Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another casted game of Dawn of War Definitive Edition. And we're back on the Unification mod, which means we've got a new faction to take a look at, because we've got the Emperor's Children here spawning in on the south side of the map. And it is Tai Chi who's going to be playing this this interesting faction right here, because we've got pleasure slaves here creating a possessed conduit. And we've just got some pleasure cultists popping out of the HQ right there, the Pleasure Palace. Interesting names here from this faction. But anyway, let's reveal that map and introduce the other player. Spawning in on the northern side of the map, it is going to be Dantis, playing as the Imperial Fist. He absolutely loves this faction, and I do too. I think it is a epic faction. I think these Breach of Siege Marines are so sick. Having the permanent cover and any unit that stands behind them also getting that cover, I think is just such a huge buff, honestly. I think it's really, really strong. But he's going to be spawning in on the northern side here, up against Tai Chi, playing as the Emperor's Children. So, what do the Emperor's Children do? What's their speciality? So their speciality is basically extremely high damage units, but they're quite weak. So we see he's got some noise marines out for the time being. Decent damage. I mean, this is pretty much a normal space marine squad, right? But some of their other units will definitely lean towards that high damage, low health. I mean, let's take a look, see where their pleasure marines are. Not pleasure marines, pleasure cultists. I mean, these guys, they're just the little scout units, right? These guys aren't going to be doing too much. But we see he's looking to try and deny away that strategic point. Strategic point gets up. Tech Marine going to be jumping on top of that. And this little symbol here is just another symbol for heavy cover. So I've checked. It doesn't mean anything else, because I was a little bit confused when I first saw this. I was like, I wonder what that means. But it's just another symbol for heavy cover. I mean, it definitely looks like it means something else, but trust me, it's just heavy cover, I promise. But anyway, another thing for the Emperor's Children, as we see those noise marines at the top going to be looking to take out that listening post. I mean, Tai Chi is doing a very good job at the minute, just getting himself out onto that map. But something else to keep in mind here for the Emperor's Children is that their power generation is very low. The warp turbines only provide 5 power, or plus 5 power. So not the strongest when it comes to power. So we're probably going to see quite a lot of warp turbines popping up. Look at this. We got the Lord Excellent out for Tai Chi. Oh, listen to that gun. That sounds pretty damn strong right there. And we see that Breach of Marine squad going to be going down if he's not careful here. Needs to reinforce this up. As we see those pleasure cultists going to be looking to take that out, but at the same time, Dantis going to be pushing on the right-hand side here as well. We see that Tech Marine. Oh, I mean, the builder unit here being a commander is so damn strong, because you can just send out this one-man squad onto these relics, take out a whole squad here, it looks like. Listen to those sound effects. The Unification mod actually does go crazy with sound effects. And it looks like those pleasure cultists will be going down, but it gets reinforced up. That's such an evil laugh. But at the same time, look at this. Dantis going to be moving into the base now. Going to be maybe looking to take out that warp turbine. What else? We've got a Pursuit of Perfection here. That's going to be for basically an armory. And we see that Tech Marine unable to take it. Oh, that is tragic. I mean, there's no damage being put onto the Tech Marine, but he doesn't do enough damage to be able to take out the cultists. And we see they do get out in time, and he actually manages to keep the relic. It's a little bit unfortunate right there for Dantis, but Dantis doing good damage in the base right now, taking out those, taking out stuff. But look at this, at the same time, these noise marines also going to be taking out strategic points. They're kind of doing a base trade right now, neither army engaging with each other. But I'll be honest, Dantis is looking pretty good here. I mean, it feels like he's got more damage going on right now, and we see that possessed conduit going to be going down. Is the Noise Marine squad going to get out in time, though? It looks like more units going to be moving in. Focus fire. 80, 90. I think it gets out. Oh, just about. Couple seconds away right there. So manages to get that out. Needs to reinforce it up. Let's take a look at that resource count. Has quite a bit of requisition coming in. 62 versus the... Oh, they're both on 62. Dropping down to 50, 56 now. Losing another listening post. At the same time, they're both losing their base right now. HQ is still up, though, for both players. But it looks like that Pursuit of Perfection going to be going down. Strategic Point also going to be going down. And honestly, both players looking pretty even right now. I just think it's this army for Dantis here, which is looking a little bit scary. But in saying that, Tai Chi does have a decent army. It's just kind of spread over the whole map right now. Just so many of these pleasure cultists. We'll have to see how strong they actually are. Because these Imperial Fist units are something you really don't want to mess with, especially when you got the Breach of Siege Marines in there. And we see that building going down. Listening posts going up. Those Tech Marines. But in saying that, the same's happening on the northern side. What are they just swapping bases right now? They're just doing a base trade. And those Noise Marines, definitely living up to their names, making some crazy noise right there. Armory has been built for Dantis on the wrong side of the wrong side of the map. It looks like they have literally just swapped sides. As we see that HQ is going to be going down for both players. We've got a Space Marine squad coming out of the Hand of Dawn here. Let's listen to those Noise Marines. It seems like they're not going to be doing it. I think it's only when they shoot they make cool noises. But the Bishop has... Oh, we got... Oh, did he get them out? I think he did. He did. There we go. Law Agent squads, 1,000 HP. I mean, these guys are not... Yeah, they're not lasting though. And it seems like both players have just swapped bases. In terms of economy, though, we've got 50 requisition, 10 power versus the 72 and 5 power. But honestly, Tai Chi looking pretty decent when it comes to his power. He's just got more of that map control. Has he still got the relic? Oh, he does still have that relic. Oh, what does it? Yeah, no, he does. He does have that relic. So he's got both relics. We see a possessed conduit going to be creating another Noise Marine squad. And we see that critical location going to get denied away as well. But honestly, it's looking pretty good right now for Tai Chi. That HQ goes down. So that's going to be a huge amount. Yeah, that is... Oh my goodness, Dantis is down to 36 requisition. Has he only got the... Oh, he's got 3. Okay, so he's got 3... He's about to have 4 listening posts. Okay, so, I mean... He's managed to reclaim a bit of requisition here, but still, this is looking pretty rough when neither relic is in his control. Doesn't have any critical locations either. But that army is pretty scary. 3 Space Marine squads and a Breacher squad somewhere as well. There they are, with the commander there, with the hammer out as well. Looking pretty scary. And that Hand of Dawn gonna be falling there as well. So both players literally have just swapped sides right now. Though in saying that, Dantis doesn't particularly have much. He's got an armory. But in terms of where their requisition is coming from, they have definitely swapped sides. And unfortunately, that possessed conduit also going to be going down, and probably this relic with it. I mean, these Imperial Fist soldiers are just... They're able to take out buildings so quickly. And at the same time, are we going to be swapping sides again? Are we just going to keep going in circles? Is that what this game's... is this what this game's come to? Look how cool these Noise Marine squads look. It looks like the armory is going to be going down for Dantis as well. But he's bringing his army this time. As we see, he's denied away the relic and not going to be catching up for himself. Catches up that critical location as well. Probably going to be bringing that Breach of Siege Marine squad with him. Does Dantis... Does he not have a builder? Does he not have a tech marine left? Surely he does. He wouldn't be able to build this listening post otherwise. Just where is it? Oh, there they are. The 2 tech marines down to the south. They're reconstructing that siege control. His HQ in the pond. Interesting place to build a HQ, but you know what? It's definitely sneaky, that's for sure. And look at the flamethrowers coming through right here. Gonna be completely wiping out a squad of pleasure cultists. I mean, that is a scary army. That strategic point gonna be probably recaptured by Dantis unless he's looking to try and just go for a huge push at the moment, which definitely could be possible, but it looks like he's going to be leaving that Breach of Siege Marine squad behind. Capture up that strategic point, looking to deny away that critical location, and probably look to deny away this this relic as well, which we see another possessed conduit has been, has been built. How many possessed conduits have gone down this game? I think it's 3 at this point. Maybe he just needs to go with 1 in the base, and there we go. Oh no, that's a pursuit of perfection, not a conduit. And it looks like Tai Chi going to be moving over to the left-hand side, going to be denying away that critical location. Look at those flamers right there, taking out that relic. And we got the HQ for both players back up and rolling. We've got that bugged bug spaceship once again. Seems to happen every game with the Imperial Fist. What have we got here? We've got a siege generator. It's just going to be for power right there.
Willing and able.
Die already.
And it looks like we might have a big army battle going on soon. We've got that commander going to be moving forward. He's going to be meeting the army of Dantis. He's going to be taking a lot of damage if he's not careful. Okay, there we go. He spots it out, retreats back, and luckily for him, the Imperial Fist, their units are very strong, but they're quite slow. So he's able to outrun that. And it looks like he's going to be falling back for the time being. Tai Chi really doesn't like fighting. And what have we got going on here? What have we got? Glor agent squads coming through. Interesting spot where he's dropping those off. What is his plan? Is he just doing a bit of scouting? It looks like he probably will spot out that HQ. There we go. Spots out that HQ, so he knows what's going on. He knows that Dantis, he's got that HQ back. And it looks like he's just going to be sacrificing the squad. I'm not sure what the plan really was here. But his army's not looking too bad. One of his squads has taken quite a bit of damage.
To decadence.
It looks like Dantis has taken up the critical locations. Honestly, he's not looking too bad. So we got Tai Chi on 70 requisition versus the 92 of Dantis. So Dantis really pulled this back right here. He's looking very strong when it comes to his requisition. I mean, that HQ being back up, and he's got pretty much the whole right side here with Tai Chi looking to capture up the left side once again. Building that relic, looking to capture up that critical location as well. But neither player really looking to do too much for the time being, though Dantis is currently squad capped. It looks like those Glor agents not going to be lasting too much longer. Are we going to be seeing a tier 2? Yes, there we go. Advanced Siege Control Research tier 2 is underway at the Siege Control. Let's see if... I mean, it may have already come in for Tai Chi. We've got another Possessed Conduit. This Conduit number 4 has been built, or is being built. Another Warp Turbine. Well, 3 Warp Turbines, in fact. Interesting position, considering where Dantis' army is currently heading. We see those Glor agent squads getting absolutely obliterated right now. And Tai Chi going to be moving over to the right-hand side. I mean, Tai Chi really does have an interesting playstyle. It seems to just, wherever Dantis goes, go the other way. But that may not be so good for him, considering considering what we got going on here with the grenade launchers.
This objective is ours.
I think that's grenade launchers they had anyway.
I love it when they try.
But Dantis gonna be moving. I think he just wants to keep his base safe for the time being, because he's getting an orbital elevator. So maybe looking to drop pod in some units into the base. Or maybe just looking to just survive as long as possible, because the Imperial Fist is one of those factions where the longer the game goes, the better it gets for them. I'm not too sure about the Emperor's Children, but I know that is the case for Dantis here. And listen to that right there. They're playing the sound of metal right there. At least that's how metal sounds to me. And it looks like we're gonna have an engagement here, unless Tai Chi just decides to run away. And we do actually have some upgrades coming into these onto these listening posts. So it looks like Dantis wants to try and keep this position as safe as he can. Chaplain is going to be coming through. What else we got? We got a heavy armor fortification. So this is his vehicle production. Looks like those Glor agents going to be going down. Not really sure what Tai Chi's plan is with these Glor agents. They don't seem to be doing a whole lot of anything. It looks like Dantis finally going to be able to get some damage onto Tai Chi, taking out one of those noise marines. Going to be denying away that strategic point. And we've got some Warp Talon Band. These guys look pretty cool. Got some big claws right there. I've got to say, the Unification mod does like a really good job at immersing people into these factions. Because this is a mod. These aren't official factions, but they really do feel like it. So let me know down in the comments what you think of the Unification mod. If you want more of it, or if you want to go back to the regular definitive edition. But to be honest, I'm really enjoying the Unification mod. Also, while you're down there in the comments, why not subscribe and leave a like? It always helps out the channel. But look at this, the Razorback Mark 1 is out, loading up a unit inside, and it looks like he's going to be moving to the left side. Needs to be careful though. And he's going to be moving out to the right side as well. Look at that army though. We're going to have a huge engagement coming up. Or maybe not. It looks like that listening post is just going to be going down. And Dantis, there we go, going to be moving out. And we've got a Razorback coming out for Tai Chi as well. These units are absolutely insane. Just the design of them is so sick. Tech Marine going to be going down there. That Razorback. But look at this. Oh, we got army coming through on the left-hand side. A Warp Talon Band. And those Glor agents going to be moving in. I apologize for the little lag spikes right there. Look at the army moving in right now. And that army moving in from the north, moving in from the left-hand side here. Dantis. Almost losing out that orbital elevator. Going to be repairing it back up there with that Tech Marine. It looks like he's going to be able to hold from that army, and I think this is poor timing from Tai Chi. He didn't use the army here at the same time as his little ambush. And look at those grenades coming through. Going to be taking out one of those Razorbacks. Second Razorback. We've got some sort of ability coming through here. It looks like his army's frozen. Or is it? I don't think it's frozen. No, never mind, it's not frozen. He's just not paying attention. explore agents, they're going to get absolutely obliterated. And what's Tai Chi doing? I'll be honest, I think that was a bit of a throw from Tai Chi. He just keeps throwing these units away. I mean, I really like the idea of that ambush, but he just needed to do that ambush at the same time as his army moving in. He needed to keep this army distracted while the ambush comes in, takes out some buildings, takes out the reinforcements. But it looks like one big engagement going on right now. Noise Marines winning a huge amount of damage here. Taking out a lot of army, but the question is has he got enough to deal with the Razorbacks? And these units on the back line dealing huge amount of damage. Those Space Marine squads dealing huge damage. And those, just the squads being reinforced here. It's not going to be enough. Dantis has completely wiped out the army here. That Razorback stays alive. We've got so many squads still alive here. And once they're reinforced back up with that economy, Dantis looking really strong when it comes to that economy compared to Tai Chi. And he calls it. Yeah, I mean, his economy wasn't looking great. And his army had just been obliterated. And he had no army left. And we actually had a little army in the base here as well. Look at this. So, there we go. Let me know what you thought of this insane game. They somehow swapped positions at the beginning of the game. Absolutely insane. But if you did enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys for some more Dawn of War content in the next one.